Today I'm gonna be doing a video that's been requested so many times, and I'm happy to be doing now because I've been wanting to share what I do for a while. But today I'm gonna talk about how I edit my Instagram photos. Now, it wasn't until I met Joan Kim who showed me the light. And because I used to be uploading like Instagram photos like randomly, like, oh, I like this photo, so I'll upload it. But now I have a theme to my Instagram feed, so it makes it look more attractive when you're like looking through it. Now you don't have to, you live your life, you make your Instagram feed however you want to, but this is just how I do it. And since a lot of people were asking, I thought I would show you. So now I'm recording this on like my vlogging camera. I ain't got that fancy like recording my iPhone screen stuff, so please bear with me. I hope you can see this, but I have three main apps. I use Candycam to take my my selfies. I use Facetune to edit the to do some like general editing, and then I'll use VSCO to create the final color. Now for Candycam, there's really only one filter that I use, and that is the everyday filter. If you go under selfie, this is so awkward. If you go under selfie, it should be like this one, everyday. So here's no filter. And then here is the everyday filter. And it gives like that general color that I want in my photos. Yeah, that's why I used to take my selfies and even photos like that I want to post of like random things I want to post on Instagram. Now I'm gonna go into Facetune to do like the general editing. This app is not free, but I like it. I like all the functions, so that's what I'm going to show you. The photo that I just took is not really a good example, so I'll pick one that I feel like would be a better one. Let's edit this photo. So the first thing I do is to whiten the photo, which not necessarily whiten, but like to take out like the yellow from the photo, because in order to maintain that grayish, bluish theme that I have, I take out all the yellow from the photo, and to do that I use the whiten function on Facetune. And originally this is meant for like whitening yellow teeth, I guess, but because the symbol is like a toothbrush, but this will take out any yellow that's in the photo that you don't want. And for me, any areas like this, minus my skin, I will take out the yellow. So I'm just gonna go over. You might have to like rub several times for the effect to take place. But wherever there is like whites, or even this will also even take out like slight bluish tones. I just don't like warm photos on my feed. And you can use this button to show like before and after. And also this is important because sometimes I'll accidentally like whiten my skin, which is not what I want. So I'll use the eraser to go back and put that back in. But yeah. So I'll do this until I'm satisfied, and then I'll just okay it. Sorry guys, I finished filming the video and I forgot to insert this part because I didn't really have to do it when I was editing the other photo, but this is how I smooth out my skin. This is a different photo, so you can kind of see. I have a lot of acne scarring right here, and I like to smooth that out using this app. So I'll use this smooth option right here. And I don't want to use smoother because it's too obvious. I'll use smooth, and I'll just run over the sides of my face or wherever there's like unevenness in the skin, and this will really help, make your skin look good. But as long as you're using it sparingly, it won't look too fake. And that's how I edit my skin, if I need to. So after that, I'll usually just go into the Reshape app. Now, I'll admit, I do like liquefy my face a little bit, just because that's what I like to do. I honestly think people can do whatever the hell they want to. I just try not to make it super obvious. But the main thing that I tend to do is I'll make my nostrils less wide. I'll use Refine here. Because if you use Reshape, obviously, that's not what you want. So I'll, take my nostrils in a little bit. That's too much. Look back at it, whatever, until I'm happy with it. I'll also take in my size. See, you have to be careful when you have like lines here. Because, as soon as someone sees like that bendy line, that's when, they get, oh, look, Photoshop. And honestly, this is exactly what I'm doing, but I don't care. And I kind of sharpen up my chin a little bit because when I fell when I was younger, my chin kind of became like disproportionate, crooked. But yeah, that's basically all I do in terms of like liquefying. And then after that, I'm basically done with Facetune. If I find that the photo is too dark, I'll go into filters. and lighting, and then I'll use either lighter to lighten up the photo a little bit. Do that just a tiny bit. Or if it's really dark, then you can use expose. That will like really brighten up the photo, but I don't like it to look super washed out. But yeah, when I'm happy, then I'll just press OK. And then I'll go up here and then save to camera roll, and that saves it. So now that's like the bulk of the editing that is done. Now it's just time to add like that color to it. Now a lot of people think it's a filter that I use, but it's really not a filter. I guess if you consider the Candycam thing a filter, then yeah, that's a filter. But I don't actually use like a filter. I just adjust the colors of the photo. So I use a VSCO cam for that. Now what I like about VSCO cam as well is that you can get a good, because it's in this 3x3. I don't like this new setup because it used to be like the squares like Instagram, but whatever. I like how it's set up like this because it kind of gives you like a preview for Instagram, so you can get like an idea of how it's gonna look on your feed. But yeah, you press this plus button. I don't know if it's gonna be the same by the time this video goes up, but you import the photo that you just edited, or I import the photo that I just edited. You can already see here how it's just like very warm compared to all these photos. So that's what I'm gonna fix, which is, I mean, you know, I'm gonna add the cool tones to it. So I go into it, I double tap, and then I press this button that will, you know, take me settings. You can add filters here and stuff. I like bought the filter pack, but honestly, I don't even use it. VSCO Cam is free, so these things that I'm about to do, you don't have to pay for the filters. It's just the basic editing things that are already on it. I press this button, and then I go into these adjustments that will just like exposure, brightness, you know, all cropping, tilting, you know, saturation, all these. And the first thing I go to is this temperature option. And this is the main thing that will make it that warm color, or not, sorry, not warm, but the cool color. And I always take it down to like 3 or 2, depending on how warm it is. It's a lot of places that'll take photos. Sometimes the lighting is super yellow, so then a lot of times I'll take it down like really far. But this photo isn't too warm, so I'll take it down to like 3. As soon as I'm happy with how this sounds bad, but after my skin looks cool enough, I guess. I'm not trying to whiten my skin on this photo. That's not like the main thing. It's just I'm trying to make the photo look cool is what I'm trying to say. I hope nobody takes this the wrong way, but anyway. So I take it down to 3, press OK, and then the next thing I do is lower the saturation, just because I like that sort of, this will add like this sort of grayish tone to it, I suppose. This is just taking out the vibrancy, because if we go up, yeah, it's gonna be more vibrant, but if you go down, it will take out a bit of that color. Sometimes I go 1 or 2, not too much, because then it'll look like black and white almost. So I think 2 is okay. You can always press OK and OK here, and then you can compare it with the rest to see if it's like right. I think I'm gonna lower the saturation one more time. And there, I'm happy with how it looks with the rest of my feed. And then I'll click on it, go here, save to camera roll. I like how it keeps like the maximum size that it is. I try not to do too much editing because that can like make the photo smaller and smaller. And I feel like the really high quality images are what, you know, they look cuter. So, because when it looks like really grainy and like the edges of like my face look really soft and really blurred out, that's when you know it's edited too much. So I try to avoid that, but yeah, I need to charge my phone. But yeah, that is how I edit my photos. I hope you found that useful. They're all free apps minus Facetune, but it's like $1 or something. But I really love that app, so that's what I like to use. You're probably already watching this on your phone, so I'll try to link the apps in the description bar so you can just click them and download them. But yeah, that's how I do it. I hope you guys find this useful, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh, make sure you follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. Okay, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye. Mwah.